this is my thing, and this is why I'm so happy that. So I want you to know, I've been sparring against boys and men for 20 years. That's 2 decades of boxing. I didn't say I'm gonna go in there and knock Rolly out. I didn't say I can overpower him. I said I can outbox him. I've outboxed plenty of men who are professional boxers inside the ring. I get off on men and piece them up and spar respectfully with their women and with their kids there because I'm a very serious boxer. You cannot speak doubt into my skills and what I can do, Shannon.
Why would you be scared of somebody that has no power? Please stop doing that. For real, please stop doing it. It's disrespectful to just boxing in general.
Rolando Romero mocked Claressa Shields in a live interview after she said she could defeat him. Romero rejected the idea, saying Shields would first need to fight opponents competing at his level.
I like to really talk about that stuff because for some reason, the only one that gets blamed for not making fights is me, even though I'm the one that, I mean, you don't get to where I'm at with 19 fights unless you actually fighting.
In a recent podcast appearance, Claressa Shields confidently stated she could easily outbox Rolando Romero. Shields argued that she is taller, has a longer reach, and believes her overall boxing ability is superior.
Rolly, he's a world champion. Rolly Romero. Do you agree or disagree? Speaking out, never hold your peace.
I agree. I'm with you.
Do you watch boxing? Have you ever seen Rolly fight?
I did watch him fight. I seen he just won against
Ryan Garcia.
Against Ryan Garcia.
Listen, it's not about. I think Rolly is very unorthodox. He's very strong, right? But I'm way taller than him, way longer than him, and got better boxing skills.
So how about one of his punches though?
Did you not hear what I said? It's hard for somebody smaller to hurt somebody that's bigger. I walk around at 185. He fights at 140. Or is it 47? It's
He said 140, 147.
But I'm just saying though, like when you, and then like with his skill set, he can't beat me in a fight. And you already know I believe I can beat Keith Thurman. That's real shit. I think I'm a better boxer than Keith Thurman. Not that I'm stronger or cannot.
She explained that when people talk about a possible fight with Romero, they should focus on boxing, not street fighting. She said boxing is a regulated sport with rules where skill, technique, and discipline matter most.
No street fighting shit,
and like all that stuff matters, but in boxing you gotta know how to put all that shit together to make it work. So those guys who I think are flawed in their skills, you know what I'm saying? I know that I'm very skilled. I got really good defense. I'm very fast to be my size. And I'm very strong too. Like I can bench 185.
Damn.
And I'm a woman. So being able to bench 185, like I know I got some strength. I can squat 300 pounds. Like I'm a strong woman. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like when y'all be talking about boxing and talking about like a man off the street, it's like, man, I don't think y'all really know how many niggas I don't in the street. When y'all be saying stuff, I'd be like, you know what? I'm glad that the makeup and the hair make everybody feel so damn comfortable, but inside the ring, it's a controlled fight. The refs say you can't bite, you can't do this, you can't do that. Up in the street fight, you can do, and I know how to slam you and take you down.
Shields has boldly claimed that no man could defeat her in a boxing match, showing strong confidence in her ability and experience. Shields said her years of training, championship achievements, and ring IQ make her extremely hard to beat.
These boxers up, like, do you think it's possible?
I got $100K for any girl that can whip my ass. She can come out to my gym. I have $100K right there. She with me, I'll give her $100K. Now she lose, she can get the on. But I know for a fact a chick off the street can't whip me. Girls who train their whole life can't whip me.
Yeah.
What the hell somebody on the street gonna do? I don't care about how much boxing experience they got, who they train with, if they did coke before we fought. I don't care what you're talking about. You in my ass is not. Listen, I don't think there's a lot of men that can beat me.
I'm with you.
No, you're not. Because when you interference with court,
I'm with you. No, I'm talking about shit. No, I'm just saying.
What you saying?
Let me ask you a question. Is there a male champion regardless of weight?
Shakur Stevenson recently shared his thoughts on Claressa Shields, praising her boxing talent, while also giving his honest opinion about the debate on her fighting men. Stevenson said Shields is highly skilled and believes that if she had been born a boy, she could have reached the same level of greatness as Floyd Mayweather Jr.
Was a boy, bro. That's why I'm
What
trying
you
to tell
mean
you.
if she was a boy?
If she was a boy, she'd be Floyd Mayweather. Hello.
I don't know.
If
That's
she was
already
a
no,
boy,
you can't do that.
she would be Floyd Mayweather. How can she
You
not,
can't,
bro?
no, but I'm saying you can't do that. If she was a boy, she might be playing soccer. We don't know what. You don't know what.
That's a great thing to say, but I'm just speaking like far as her.
However, Stevenson also made it clear that he believes boxing should remain fair and competitive, adding that women should compete against women in the sport. Shakur Stevenson said Shields' talent is undeniable, but boxing divisions exist for an important reason.
She was a boy, bro. Niggas would be like,
Do you think she could actually beat a male like champion? Like seriously, like on some real shit. Like I know she tough, but you think she could beat any man champion?
my opinion is girls is girls, boys is boys.
Right.
A girl is gonna be a girl. I don't think a girl can beat a man. That's the same thing like you ask basketball players.
Yeah.
Like, can a female basketball player beat a male basketball?
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Okay.
LeBron.
Cause Claressa be talking hot though.
Nah, she's like that
No,
though.
she like that, but she ain't.
As a female athlete, bro,
Yeah.
she talks shit, she's flashy, and she's the best fighter in the world, bro.
Yeah,
There's
nah,
nobody better than Claressa as a woman, bro. I don't give a fuck who you name. Nobody is coming close to her.
Yeah, nah,
2
she
Olympic
sick.
gold medals, bro. So
sick,
if that's the case, if this girl was a man,
If she was a man.
bro, you know how much support niggas have of her. Like,
Yeah, nah.
the
she-
whole boxing world to have crazy support because she'll be Floyd Mayweather, bro.
So Claressa Shields or Layla Ali?
Man, come on.
No, I'm talking about both in their prime.
In they prime, it don't matter, bro. She is the greatest woman boxer to ever put on a pair of boxers.
This is also not the first time Claressa has called out Romero. The undisputed champion has previously criticized him on social media and in interviews, even saying she would embarrass him if they ever stepped into the ring together.
Know where Rolly's at and beat that. Rolly can't box nothing like me. It don't matter about no power. You don't have no skill. So next time Rolly come to my inbox, just know, yeah, I'm really about that. And I will show up where you at and show you what's up. He like, oh, you're not better than me and I'm not better than you. I'm just telling you that all of the greats have been dropped. I got a video of all your favorite fighters getting dropped. Rolly, congratulations. You got knocked out. Shut up. Shut up. You got knocked out in a real fight. Sparring. You got knocked out for real. So hush your mouth. Shakur beat your ass. Ryan beat you up. Timo beat you up. Devin Haney walk you. Everybody like, who is Rolly? The dude who Tank knocked out. And when I see Rolly, I want you to keep that same energy you have over that internet.
Before the back and forth with Rolando Romero, Claressa Shields also publicly called out Keith Thurman and challenged him to a fight. Headlines showed Shields warning Thurman to be careful and insisting she would face him with both hands after he said he could beat her, even suggesting an exhibition might happen despite boxing rules, making a sanctioned mixed-gender bout unlikely.
Him. She wanted to fight. He initially shunned it, then thought about it, and said he would only do it for charity. And if she's willing to do it for charity, he will accept. She's fired numerous shots in his direction on multiple occasions in recent years, but reiterated her call out of him over the weekend. She's the pound-for-pound king in women's boxing. She's 14-0, only 2 knockouts, though. Thurman is a former unified welterweight champion who's only lost to Manny Pacquiao, as I told you. Shields tweeted, quote, "I'll fight Thurman at 154 pounds. So serious. All the respect in the world to him, too. I just think I can outbox him." Thurman told Sporting News, "I did not see it, but I've already got text messages all about it. Look, I can fight for any charity event. We can raise money and let you try to showcase your skills and talent." Thurman later said, "I would wear bigger gloves. I would let her wear smaller gloves. I would let her wear headgear, too. I don't really want to punch a girl in the face. I don't want to rain on Claressa Shields' parade because I want her to get whatever she wants. I got a lot of respect."
Stephen A. Smith emphasizes that Claressa Shields is an elite boxer who should never be underestimated. He repeatedly describes her as no joke, highlighting her incredible skill, discipline, and dominance in women's boxing. According to Smith, Shields is the type of fighter who attracts attention whenever she enters the ring, and fans deserve to witness her talent firsthand. Her technical ability, speed, and power make her a dangerous opponent for anyone, including male fighters like Thurman. Smith stresses that Shields' fights are exciting not only because of her record, but because she represents what it means to be a complete world-class athlete in boxing today.
Extraordinary female boxer that is Claressa Shields. If you've seen Claressa Shields fight, you know what I'm talking about. The sister can box. She will kick your ass. Make no mistake about it. She is no joke. To my producers, we don't need to see Thurman right now. You need to put up Claressa Shields. That's who the public needs to see. Her. She is no joke. She can fight. That is her in the boxing ring right now, fighting a man. That's who she's fighting. That's what she does. Claressa Shields is no joke.
Shields has also made it clear that she doesn't want to spar or compete against just anyone. She wants real challenges, while she regularly trains with male sparring partners and says it helps improve her skills. Shields has emphasized she isn't interested in fighting smaller or younger boxers just for attention. Instead, she wants to test herself against experienced elite fighters who can push her to improve and prove that her confidence is not empty talk. That mindset reflects her desire to compete at the highest level possible rather than choosing easy opponents.
Men who regulars can't fight. These men, the fact that I fight how I fight, and the fact that it ain't been done yet, but that they feel that it's possible that, oh my God, she can beat a man. If I can beat a man in boxing, I can beat them who regular men.
I think that's the issue, though. They know, like, she could probably get me. She shouldn't be saying that.
They intimidated. That's the issue. But I can't help that if you don't train, you don't work out, that I've been boxing for 18 years. I can't help that. But ain't no regular Smojo, man or woman, off the block about to come and give me the hands. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Like, I done sparred against Earl Spence, Shakur Stevenson, Jamel Herring, Robert Easton. I done sparred against some really great boxers. And the thing is, no, I ain't saying that I beat these guys up, but I didn't go in there and get dropped and get curved out. I went in there and boxed and did my thing. Get in the gym, my boy. You ain't got to worry about me.
Many people are pushing the idea that Claressa could beat Romero, but several experts believe she cannot. Shields is a great boxer and an icon, but claiming she could defeat Romero may not be realistic. This is not about disrespecting women. It is about recognizing that men's and women's boxing are different for a reason, and comparisons like that rarely make sense in the sport. You almost never hear male athletes claiming they could beat top female professionals because the conversation simply isn't relevant. In boxing, physical differences matter, and that is why this debate continues around Shields and others.
Mentioned by Claressa Shields that she could beat Rolly Romero. She cannot beat Rolando Rolly Romero. She cannot. And I didn't see what Shakur said to his defense. And people said that people sent this to me and saying Shakur is agreeing that Claressa Shields could beat Rolly Romero. Stop! Claressa Shields cannot beat Rolly Romero. She is great. Icon. She is a woman. I don't care how much she wants to compare herself to men. She is not a man.
Romero explained that although there is interest in a big fight, including discussions about a possible clash with Devin Haney, nothing has been finalized yet, and paperwork still needs to be completed before anything can be scheduled. He repeated that he will not promote a fight until the contract is officially signed and confirmed, leaving it uncertain when his next bout will take place.
I want to know, when will Rolly Romero be back in the ring defending his title?
We do not know that yet. We do not know.
That's interesting you say that because, you know, we had Bill Haney on The Last Stand just last week. Bill Haney said, I've been talking to Rolly Romero. I talked to his manager, Louis DeCubas. He says, we have an agreement to fight May 30th, whether it be New York, whether it be Vegas. But he says, Rolly Romero can't back out of this one because, in his words, Debo is coming to town. Is that true?
But the contract was sent to them two days ago, and Bill kind of disappeared, went and grabbed milk. So you, I mean, let's just say it like this, right? I don't really want to talk about Devin or any of that stuff because, like I said, the fight's not made. What is it to talk about? Like I said, nobody's ducking or dodging Devin Haney. Nobody cares about it.
However, regarding the Claressa fight, some people argue it is difficult for a man to fully defend himself against a woman in a fight, which is why men rarely claim they could defeat female athletes. They say you never hear male basketball players boasting that they could outshoot a WNBA star. It is not considered a serious comparison in sports because the leagues and competition levels are separate. In boxing, many believe physical differences matter and that comparing male and female fighters is not a fair debate. While women like Claressa Shields are respected for their talent and dominance in their divisions, some critics believe discussions about them fighting top male boxers misunderstand how competitive sports are structured.
My daughter has rocked men in the gym, but my daughter has been rocked by men in the gym. And I want to get this across to Claressa Shields, to every woman out there. It is very difficult for a man who respects women and respects himself and carries himself as a man to defend himself and get his point across at 10% while a woman's going 100. Especially a woman who's skilled, because we're not trying to a woman's ass and put her to sleep, but we're also not trying to get rocked by a woman. So when dude caught her with a left, he probably put 30% on. When my daughter got rocked, my man was literally looking around like, do y'all want me to punch her or not? But they're like, she gotta get her work. Dude cleared the space, bam, hit my daughter in her head. She said she never felt nothing like that before. And he barely put muscle